All right, welcome back to the channel. I'm just going to do a quick read here to see what is in the energy. Probably another one of their higher self thoughts or future potential of the connection, that kind of thing. Ooh, out of the gate, Tower. Death. What is happening? Queen of Pentacles. Okay. So putting that together, and that's our anchor tone, right? I mean, it's not in reverse. So the point of this shake up and this new energy, this transformation, is so that she can invest in something that's actually sustainable. Yeah, I mean, she does want to care for you. But I don't know if there's some delays. Such an interesting combination here. The Hangman, Chariot. All right. I almost want stop here. Yeah, and get a Buffy card. It's been so interesting. Temperance in reverse. Let's go to the guidebook. So it's Joyce, right, upright. You may have got some bad news, like you're parenting a chosen one, or maybe you're dealing with mega stress. Joyce is in reverse here. It's encouraging you to channel her energy. Bring patience, steadiness, and purpose back into your life. You need comfort to heal. So I think this is actually a transition time. You know, again, the Tower always shakes away things that need to go, right? And kind of quickly here with the Chariot. But it's into, so that even that you can also be in this nurturing energy, Queen of the Pentacles, and invest in something, you know, this caring relationship, right? Eight of Pentacles here, more Pentacles, huh? So this is so that you can spend like some consistent, focused effort together, like really, yeah, even when, sorry, I got some cats outside I gotta check on. Okay, so, I mean, and this is, yeah, I mean, your efforts are still, I mean, this is still, you've been working on yourself and sowing into your connection, and it's bearing fruit, you know, exponentially even. Let's clarify that. The Queen of Wands here. So you've got your Queen of Wands here, and the passion and the relationship of love that you deserve, you know, like that presence that just makes you feel chosen just by being around them, right? And I mean, I love this. Like, this is, you know, this is the chill vibes card. This is the ultimate, like, rest, relax, and talk about someone's presence that makes you feel something. You know, feel warmth. Queen of Wands, clarified by the Four Swords, is, you know, you deserve to have someone who comforts your nervous system. This is the two people who have been in almost like the repeating tower energies that, like, the narcissistic people kind of, they're always keeping you on your toes and trying to take your peace away. And when you find someone else who's gone through that, and then they're finding peace in you and you're finding peace in them, it's that nice reassurance that, yeah, it is the roller coaster, you know, but, like, if you've matured, you don't want that. Ace of Pentacles. There's a lot of Pentacles too. No Cups yet. Interesting. So this is something real. I mean, this is something with potential. This is something that is, you can put roots down onto it. So it's something to clarify it, though. The Sun, you know, and I mean, this is, you know, it's as good as it looks, right? get another deck and see if we can get some of the same cards or clarifying energy or what exactly it is here. We have Judgment. Okay. Three of Pentacles. Nine of Swords. So, if Nine of Swords is clarifying the Judgment here. Yeah, something does have to change. And if it's Three of Pentacles, yeah, going back to the Eight of Pentacles, you put in the effort and the work, something's got to change. It's undeniable. Yeah, we have another ace, the Ace of Cups here. So, yeah. Something was closed off and it's open now. So that was the Two of Pentacles here. And then something jumped out. What do we got? Four of Swords. Yeah, this deck just took a whole turn, whole different energy. The mind has been pushed past the brink here. From trying to juggle too much, And I guess we're just getting some more of that past energy that's being cleared out to a little bit. We're moving from the nine. Obviously, okay, here it is. So the Nine of Swords is above the Four of Swords, right? And I think part of it's just the way I laid it even out. It's like reconfirming the past energy of what's being cleared out and cleared away. And so you're going from sleepless nights to restful ones. And people are who they say they are. They can be trusted. The lovers, they can be trusted. And we're on a new road here, new energy. Five of Swords. Where's our cups at? We have the Ace of Cups, but... And Temperance. Okay, so lovers, Five of Swords, Temperance. Yeah, so the Five of Swords is like the conflict might be over, but you're still carrying it with you. And that's coming into that Four of Swords, Nine of Swords energy. So something that needs to happen here is to release the past, the PTSD of the past relationships, right? Because this is the good one. This is the one, this is somebody who isn't bringing you into that cycle of abuse, right? But if you're continually second guessing everything, you're interpreting, because natural things are going to happen. Like you're not going to have constant communication. You're going to have to trust, and why start off to have more old bad patterns, right? Where they don't call you back or something. Can you do what the secured attached people do and like not trip out and assume that like they have a good reason, and not, we're all just living our lives, and not going in and projecting the past things here, because it's going to be exhausting if you don't, right? Again, we had the Ace of Pentacles coming right under the Ace of Cups here, which is really interesting. Because it's like you thought their heart was closed off, and yet this new truth is cutting through everything that's sitting in the way. And these Ten of Wands, you've got to set something down, exhaustion. But it's the Queen of Cups here. Yeah. And a lot of times this is like being able to hold space for difficult things without being consumed by them, right? And so when that's clarifying the Ten of Wands, it's being able to hold space for people, for your person, when they're going through something hard, and when you've got to give them hard information or receive information for them, and then to be able to have these mature conversations of like, you make sure they have bandwidth for it and that they're, receiving it, or it's that you're not in a critical spirit, you're not trying to win, or talk about like, and one of the biggest things about abusive, negative, unfair, narcissistic relationships is that they are stacking the deck against you, right? They make mountains out of molehills constantly, but like Lana says, it's, the little things are just little, so, and the big things, even those are pretty little too, and so they're having that perspective in relationship of not tripping out over the the small stuff, as it were.